Yesterday, I ran my booking for an interpreting agency that I work for here at my own rural house. I did some telephone calls, I did some editing, video editing, all from here. I didn't have to go to the city or to an office for me to be able to work, but I was doing everything here from my rural home. All I needed was a laptop and connectivity. On my last video, which I want to really say thank you so much for showing so much love for the video and for the comments that you left. And most of the comments were, can one actually work in rural Zimbabwe? What kind of jobs can one do in rural Zimbabwe? So, well, today you are here for that. I will share with you everything, platforms that you can use, websites that you can apply on, as well as the payment methods that you can use so that you get paid while working remotely here in rural Zimbabwe. If you know of someone who might be stuck in a similar situation and who wants to hear more about how they can work from anywhere in Zimbabwe, please share this video with them, because today I will be sharing with you the real platforms, the real payment methods, and the real website where you can get real jobs from a remote area in rural Zimbabwe and actually get paid. So first of all, there are some formal remote jobs, companies that hire you directly and they pay you to work from wherever you are. Most of the jobs that are available are virtual assistant jobs, customer services, and maybe IT jobs. Well, the virtual assistant and the customer services usually at the low level entry point. They don't require much skills and much knowledge. They probably don't even require a degree for you to be able to start there. But the payment is usually also on the low end. But it's a good start. You can start there and improve as you go. But if you are an IT specialist or you've got some development skills, then you can work as a tech assistant in many of these companies that hire remotely. And those kind of jobs pay really well. So if you are skilled, especially for the young guys who are just coming out of school and who are probably thinking, what can I do? This is the way to go, guys. IT jobs are everywhere, and you can be employed from anywhere in the world. Especially these days, this is where everyone should be looking at. IT jobs, development jobs. Someone can just work from their computer anywhere as a web developer or a programmer and just get paid. I know of a number of guys who do that, and I will put them in our community so that you can interact with them. Let me know what you would want to know from them in the next video so that I can ask them the direct questions that you want to know about IT and design jobs. The question is, where do I find these jobs? There are some websites that really work. The first one is Remote for Africa. The other one is We Work Remotely. The other one is Himalayas and Arc.dev. These specifically state that they do hire from anywhere across the world. They are not specific to any part of the world, including Africa, including Zimbabwe. So you can get hired from wherever you are and start working remotely and getting paid. So these are the websites that can actually help you to get these jobs. Bookmark them, check them weekly, and you can get something that will make you get paid while working remotely here in Zimbabwe. Now, let's talk about the beauty of this. When you are doing your freelancing and you get international clients, you get international rates, which is a good thing. But before you do that, you need to set up your payment plan, because most of Zimbabwe, of people here in Zimbabwe, do not know how this is done and do not have platforms that can be paid directly from an international client. First thing that you need to have an international bank account or a bank account that can accept international transfers. If you have a Visa card, you know that you can accept, your bank can then be able to accept different payments. But there are also other platforms that you need to set up. Well, there may be other platforms that people really use, but they are not exactly the legal way here in Zimbabwe, like PayPal. If you have someone you really trust and you have their bank up set up maybe in South Africa or Australia or the UK, but it has to be someone you really trust. If not, there are platforms such as Payoneer. Payoneer is where you can actually set up a virtual US bank. Your client pays into that virtual US bank, and then you take that money and pay it into your EcoCash account or your Zimbabwe bank. That way, you can get paid directly from an international account. Another way is Wise. You can also set up your Wise account and get paid directly into your bank here in Zimbabwe. But you need those things. Without those things, you might find it difficult to get paid. And I would want you to consider setting up that first before you even consider the business, because it would cause a lot of frustration and stress after you've got your client and they say, "How do I pay you?" and they are not able to pay. I did a job with another client who was in Norway. And the first thing they asked me was, do you have an international bank account that we can pay directly into? Because they had an issue earlier on with another person who they worked with from an African country. And they didn't have an international bank account or a bank account that allowed for international transfers. But the good thing is I'd already set up my things before, and it was easier for them to pay directly into my bank account. And the job was done, and I enjoyed working with. The third type of job that you can do from a rural Zimbabwe is what I already do: content creation. Well, I'm not going to come here and pretend that it's an easy way of getting money. Actually, it's one of the most difficult ways of getting money online if you are starting up, because it involves a lot. You have to gather enough audience, the number of people that are needed for you to start getting paid. On YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which means that you have to be working all this time without even getting the money. And even then, it's not like the first few paychecks are a good amount. But with a lot of consistency and hard work, this is actually a good gig that can make you get paid. But what I love most about content creation is the fact that I get to have a community like you guys that I work with. And from this community, you can have so much. You can sell or market your business in any other way that you want. So that is the biggest thing why you should be doing content creation. What is this that you have that you want your audience to push together? And then, of course, the other thing is e-commerce. What do we mean by e-commerce? We are talking about selling from the internet. We're talking about selling from your WhatsApp catalog, from your Facebook page, from your TikTok shop, from your YouTube shop, all that you can do while working from home. But it depends now on the type of goods that you are selling. If you are selling physical goods, maybe you might need a reliable shipment plan to get the goods from point A to point B. But other than that, it's actually a very ideal business that you can work from anywhere in Zimbabwe. And it's actually one of the mostly used here in Zimbabwe because of these two platforms that most people use here in Zimbabwe: WhatsApp, Facebook, as well as EcoCash. I've seen that most people they really uh, done more of their business on these platforms. With WhatsApp, if you really know how to use it very well, you can actually go places. WhatsApp for Business offers you an opportunity to have a WhatsApp shop with a whole catalog, so that when a person clicks on your shop, they actually see everything that you have in your shop. So it's like you have a shop front for your shop, which is a virtual shop where you can actually show the different types of goods that are there. And the other thing is you can advertise your products on your status, on your WhatsApp status. And the beautiful part of WhatsApp Business is you have got a business store that you can actually show the business hours, the opening and the closing. And you have auto replies. Whenever you are not there physically online, they can always talk to the chatbot on your WhatsApp business, and your business is going from wherever you are. But like I said, if you are a physical goods, you need to have someone who is really reliable so that you don't disappoint your customers, so that they then take the physical goods and bring it to the customer. WhatsApp business has been used mostly for people who sell food, vegetables, who sell clothing, crafts, and many other things, cosmetics, as well as hair products. These things are easily seen on the pictures and someone likes them and then they want to buy them. They don't have to be there physically. So these are the things that are now people are using. Since COVID-19, we have seen that this has been a booming business in Zimbabwe, especially runners shops. They've got WhatsApp groups, WhatsApp communities where they advertise their wares on WhatsApp. And someone just goes if they need to go and collect and pay directly there. But if you don't need to go there physically and you pay there physically, you can use a platform such as EcoCash, a payment platform such as EcoCash. And for those who are doing crafts, I think this is a very good idea for you to sell your wares on an e-commerce platform because a lot of people are interested in the African crafts. But let's be realistic. All these things that I've talked about, which I didn't exhaust fully, but those that I've talked about, they're not like instant payments there and then. You sit down on the laptop and you start getting paid. Well, they need some time. For example, for you to get a job, it's a real job hunting business. Employment is everywhere. You can't expect to just apply on the website and get hired there and then. You need to be consistent and to check every week and apply as often as you can. Eventually, you'll get the job. As for freelancing, you need to build your portfolio over a period of time, maybe some months until you get a real first gig. And that from there you can then scale. As for content creation, it's one of the most difficult, like I said, and you need more time to scale up until you start getting brand deals and you start getting paid. But that doesn't mean that this cannot be done. It can be done, and all you need is to put in the work, and you can do it. E-commerce as well, you need to be very good with your goods and know that you satisfy your customer so that you build a very good track record online. Because there is a saying that the internet doesn't forget. If you do something with a client online, they can put a recommendation or a review that can be detrimental to you. So you need to be very careful. But this can all be done. And I know that if you are determined to work from home, you can do this. The beauty of this is that you don't have to be out of your comfort zone to do what you will love to do. You don't have to be in Harare, you don't have to be in Bulawayo, you don't have to be in Cape Town, Joburg, London, or whatever. You can do whatever you want from your rural home. So that's the beauty of this. Like I said, you get to have the both best of both worlds. So please, if you are watching from wherever you are and you're thinking of coming home, if these ideas helped you, and if you know of other ideas, of which I will talk about the AI um, opportunities in my next video, because there are a lot of people who are actually working on those. So, how can you get such jobs, and how are they? Do they really pay good enough for you to be working from home? So, please drop a comment. I read every one of them, and I would love to know what you think and we will again work together. So thank you so much for coming to the channel and watching this video. So please join our community where we will be working together with people who are like-minded, off-grid ideas, off-grid solutions, and how you can work and earn an income from your off-grid home.